What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. A quick one here on nat gas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. What do we have right here? Let me show you the clip from my last video so that we can connect the dots from there. Exactly the same, just a pullback entry, bearish as prices break below this low right here. There could be a chance the price will retest this anchor level as price formed this as an anchor level by breaking below this low. So just a pullback and bearish engulfer I'll be looking at for my possible trades till the price comes down in my area below, which is a nice one, a clear pullback entry and entry condition. Now if you follow me from a couple of years, you know that it is my valid entry, and once I see an entry there is no ifs and there is no buts. Right here we had one entry condition, we took a trade, sent to my members as well, and right here there's one more condition after a pullback. As I mentioned yesterday clearly, that price can still use the previous level as an anchor level for the possible rejection and forms a bearish condition completely in the favor of my pullback entry. Now two winning trades in a row here for natural gas. So what to expect from here? Target 1 has been hit and price is now heading towards target 2. It's totally up to you if you want to exit this trade, as more than 180 target has been hit. Now the zone below that was mentioned already in my yesterday's video, feel free to check that out and mark these zones on your chart. Once the price head to my zone, a trend continuation zone, in that case I will go long using aggressive entry or my double bottom entry condition. Now it is also a very good example of a break of head and shoulder pattern termination zone number 2. It is something my students are learning with the full rules, and that is a good example. Entry number 1 and entry number 2 both has been played out nicely. Along with that, a pullback entry which I keep on mentioning in my YouTube video. So keep an eye to this green zone to take your possible trades. Now once the price breaks below this low, again I will start to look for another pullback entry bearish. Now my rule is once I take two entries one after the other, then I avoid taking the third pullback entry. So if I have that, it will be still a signal. If you want to take a risk, it's totally up to you, but I might take it, I might not take it. Now simply I'll be looking at this area for my next possible bounce out of, or if there is a dramatic news event, price break above 50 EMA only, then I'll start to look for the upside and change in direction from sell to buy. So keep an eye at this area below that was already mentioned in my last video for all three platforms, for Ovanda and Nemix as well. Here on Ovanda, price pushing down after a good bounce. So that is how we take a trade: sell from here and sell from here, buy from here. So how nicely we've been taking our trades in a downtrend, a bounce that is enough to hit your profits, and then another sell trade right here, and then price pushing down. So you see how perfectly technically price of nat gas is pushing lower without looking at so many confusing fundamentals signals out there. This zone has been mentioned yesterday. Feel free to check my last video, but at this point now, as we are in the level of support, scroll back and see this level has acted as a level of resistance, support, support, resistance. Now looking at this level, if the price forms a strong bullish engulfing pattern, now if we have a signal like this, in that case I will go long from here, and that could be a possible change of trend from this zone. Now like I mentioned, in a long term we are still in an uptrend. If you are looking at a long term on a higher time frame, let's go back on weekly, the price started to push up all the way from here, then push up, then it pushes up all the way to here. Now this is just a pullback and then a push up that fails to break above this high. Now after this pullback, there could be another push up to another level above, but that is something on a weekly and a higher time frame. But in between that we have taken a multiple entry. So for now, all I'm waiting for the price to give me signal here in this zone. If we have a bullish engulf or double bottom in this zone, I will go long. If there's no condition, I'll just look for my pullback entry bearish only and keep on taking short. If we are broken below this zone, then we are looking at the level below, which I'm going to mention in my upcoming videos. Here on Nemix, we are now getting towards a level of support as well. If you look back, it is a level of significance, and we are also getting a retest of a neckline of double bottom pattern, which is right here. It is a significant level. Neckline reacts in a very powerful way if the price comes back after forming a double bottom. So we have a price forms a double bottom, a break above this neckline, we have an entry, a pullback, push up, and we are now coming back down to this neckline. If the price comes down to this neckline, forms a condition that is also the level of support which have been mentioned yesterday. If we have a bullish engulfer here, that is my strong entry condition, or if we have a 382 candle, that is a weak entry condition but still a good entry. So keep an eye, these are the conditions now I'll be looking at. Look at the zone and look for the entry condition from this zone, preferably from this neckline will be a strongest entry. Next up we have gold, nicely pushing and hitting the targets. Now, as mentioned yesterday, that I'll be looking at this level for my possible sell trade. Now, very important, if this price break above this high, now if the daily candle close above with a solid body, then I'll be just gonna take my buy trades but expect a big pullback before the price will push up. So it is a very crucial candle, either the daily candle or either if this candle turns out to be a bearish engulfer, must engulf the previous candle with a wick, preferably right here. If that happens, we have an entry condition, but that is just a short-term entry. I'll keep my stop loss here and I will go 1 to 2 ATR, which is $11 to $12 at this point. Let's say we close here, $11 looks something like this, and then I'll exit and price might hit 50 EMA and then bounce back up. So an area to look for your sell trade if we have a bearish engulfing pattern here or inverted hammer right here. If not, if there is no condition, if we have a broken break and close above, then the price will turn completely bullish. Here on silver, we have now hitting a level of resistance right here. 32.20 goes to 32.69. We are no longer looking for the head and shoulder pattern as price breached my zone, my termination zone. So from here, if the price from bearish engulfer, again that will be a triple top pattern and we can see some sort of good pullback before the price will head high. Now my next buy trade will only happen if the price breaks above these wicks, then I'll be looking at the level above which I'm going to mention in my upcoming video. So for now, look for bearish engulfer for a pullback. That is enough to hit your targets. Then bullish trades if we have a bullish engulfer above 50 EMA. Last one, we have crude oil. We're just looking at two levels as mentioned yesterday, one above which is right here. Nothing changed, just looking for the pullback. If we have a pullback to this level with a bearish engulfer or double top, that will be a good sell signal, or the Fibonacci bearish entry has been triggered already. If you look here, 50% has been triggered and I'm now looking at the price to head down to 1.618 retracement, from where expect a pullback and then a continuation towards the downside, a level that I will mention in my upcoming video. I still need to redo the zones. Once I've done the zone, then I'll update you guys as well. So only sell trades and now expecting a price to head down. Less aggressive entry will be again push down, a pullback, bearish engulfer, or pull back to the zone, bearish engulfers, a double top entry condition. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you got a value. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green and see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care.